Hello Lolas. So I'm here with Pebbles. I know you guys haven't seen her in a while. Pebbles is the Soft Skill Kit by Bonnie Brown. She was actually painted by Natalie Vetrova. And yeah, so I bought her directly from the artist and she is one of my special little babies here. Please make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure that you click the thumbs up button and make sure you click the bell so that you are part of the notification squad. So I know you guys haven't seen Pebbles get dressed or seen her in a while. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so hopefully she will be in angle of the camera. I may have to adjust it here and there a little bit. Let me see if I come up a little bit higher, and that way you guys can, sorry for the squeaking, I'm just trying to get things good for you guys. That way you guys can see her a little bit better as I get her dressed. I don't usually see what you guys see, but man, I've been painting and painting and painting in between my busy and crazy schedule right now, and it's been so refreshing, and it's been my stress reliever. And I also been dressing my babies, and it was funny, I fell asleep with Charity on my pillow next to me, and so it was just funny because I had took her in and laid her down to get her dressed one night, and then next thing you know, it was like, oh my gosh, like I was just asleep, and I woke up and she was laying next to me, and I was like, dang, I never put her back in her spot. But that's what this hobby is for me. It's just so relieving. And like sometimes, if I know some artists say they can't paint when they're stressed, I guess it depends on what type of stress it is. If I'm like I don't know, like a stress pertaining to the hobby itself, like I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to paint like or anything. But if it's like just regular work, day-to-day life stress where I just need to unwind, painting is like the best thing for me. I don't know how to explain it. You know what? I think I had brought her a onesie to put on under this, but I think she might need to leave on that because she has this little, this came from Auntie Cara. She got the little jacket. It's got the onesie, and then it's got the little pants. And I was gonna put her on the whole little number, but I'm wondering if I should just leave her on this onesie and then just put this on with the jacket. Let's see how that looks first, and then we're gonna do something to this wild hair. So in the midst of painting, I do realize that my Charity is not weighted that great. I probably will have to re-weight her. She's lighter than the other babies, and so she doesn't feel good when I lay her on my chest. And then, but the boy, Chase, that I painted, he's weighted right. And then the one that I bought from Gina Dietrich, One Sleeping Angel, is weighted perfect. I want Charity weighted like him. But I'm gonna, of course, give her just a little bit more weight. But yeah, I want, didn't I say I was gonna leave this on? See, talking to y'all, I got distracted. But yeah, I wanna re-weight her. But I added her some eyelashes, and oh my gosh, she's just so cute. What was I gonna tell y'all? It was something I was gonna tell y'all. Something about waiting. Oh, some of these babies are like very stiff. Like you can weight them to get them as good as you can get them. But some of these babies, it's the way that I think it's the way that they're sculpted, that they're sculpted in stiff positions and they don't fall right. It don't matter how you try to weight them. And trust me, I will re-weight a baby 10 times. But the babies won't fall right. If you had a baby that you just keep trying to weight and you just can't get it right, and you're like, I know how to weight these babies, but this baby just don't come out right, it's because a lot of times it's certain kits that are sculpted that way. Like I had a Everlay, which I regret so badly ever selling that doll, a Everly by Laura Lee Eagles. But that baby, no matter how I weighted that baby, it was just so hard. That baby was never as cuddly as some of my other babies. But sometimes, I don't know. And then like the Reborns, they're very hard to get them to feel as floppy. And I don't know, like, I'm painting a kit right now, and I think I ruined it. I don't know. I'm just so frustrated with it. I'm just going to put it off to the side. I don't know how to do all that stripping and stuff, you know, and I don't like trying to do all that, like, stripping the dolls and all that stuff. When I mess up, I just mess up. I don't know. I'll see where I'm at, where I, you know, how I can try to save the kit, because it wasn't a cheap kit and I really loved the kit. But when I got it, I was so frustrated with the limbs. Okay, the limbs are supposed to be full limbs, but they're so short, and I don't know, I was just disappointed in the limbs. I really was really disappointed in the limbs. And so with that being said, once I get frustrated with the sculpt itself and I go to try to painting it, if I really am not feeling the sculpt for whatever reason, it just seems like it just never comes out right. No matter how hard I try, it just never comes out right, and it just makes you want to cry. But I know I can't just get that mad and give up, but it's like, dang, you know. And I really love the face and all that and stuff, so I don't know. I'm gonna try to see if I can save it, you know. Maybe I can make it really dark. I don't know. But her hair is really like, don't need any spray in it if you want to keep it like just bone straight, because it just, and it has like a lot of body. Wetting her hair, I don't know like what kind of hair this is, but it doesn't feel good wet. It doesn't look good wet. I don't know, I mean, it's the most beautiful hair outside of you wetting it. But wetting it, I don't even know why I just did that. I think I was going to try to see if I could curl it, because you can curl it. It will, I learned that it will curl. But yeah, this hair does not feel good wet. I don't know. It's pretty hair, very pretty hair, beautifully rooted, but it does not feel good wet. I don't know how to explain it. It like feel like doll hair, and I know that sounds crazy because I know she's technically a doll, but it feels like, you know, the doll hair. But then I've never, that might be the way that hair is supposed to feel for this baby. I don't know. But I don't know. I just know it don't feel like the other hair that I feel when it's wet. It kind of feels ilky wet. And please, nobody have a hissy or a cow that I'm saying that the hair feels. I'm not talking about nothing that the artist did or nothing in the hair. Like I said, this is some of the prettiest rooting I ever seen in my life, and it's the most beautiful hair. It's just wet is not its thing, which is good, because you don't want to have the doll hair wet to make it look good. You know, some people take wet pictures, and then you get the doll and you're like, what happened? So she will get like big locks or curls if you try to do that. But she's gonna wear a hoodie, so if she's gonna wear a hoodie, I guess she don't really need her whole head done. Right? She's so freaking cute. I'm telling you, I'm not, listen, it's not my work, so it's not like I'm bragging on myself, but I have to say that your girl got some taste in picking out babies, okay? This baby is the most expensive Reborn at this size that I've ever bought. And, you know, I was kind of kicking myself for it because, you know, with Reborns, you lose the most money. You definitely don't get your money back if you try to sell on Reborns. But I can't fully regret the purchase because this is like the most prettiest Saskia out there. That lady, she is super hella talented. And she did a Saskia, and I was like, stupidly out of impulse, I was contacting her, but luckily, thank God, it was somebody else. It was a custom for somebody else, and I was like, yes, thank you, because I would have like spent more money, because her work, man, this baby is like crazy. And I know like on camera she might look like she's just plain white and all that and stuff, but she has so many different ranges of colors in this baby. But her skin is like a powdery milky white. She has a hint of yellows, and she has blues and purples, and oh my God, it's amazing. Say I'm amazing. That's amazing, mama. Oh my gosh, like I really hope that it don't ever come down to where I feel like I have to sell her, because she is amazing. She don't, I've had, you know, other Saskias, but this one, there's no Saskia can touch this Saskia. And I'm not saying, I've seen some other ones that's really, really beautiful, but I'm talking about, like, for me, this was it. And I love my Gina and everything, and I love my Saskia, that, you know, her work too as well. But this is just different. It's just a rare, it's a rare look, rare find. I don't know. One time I was like, oh, I gotta sell all my babies. I'm gonna sell this one. And somebody messaged me and was like, don't do it. You'll never find another one like this one. But she didn't overdo anything. Like, I don't know if you guys can see the bottom of her feet, but they're not overly red or anything. Like, she didn't overdo anything. Everything is just right. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Some dolls look real, but they still have a hint of I've been painted type thing. She's one of those babies that you look at and it's like, oh my gosh, like, you know, it's like, it looked like she could just start moving and be real type thing. I don't know. She looks like a baby that I've seen someone pushing in a stroller somewhere. I don't know. And then don't get me wrong, let me not underestimate Bonnie Brown sculpting. Bonnie Brown sculpting is like no other. Like, the girl is bad. She does really amazing realism in her dolls. Like, I don't know. And, you know, I just wish we had more, you know, other sculptors with, you know, different stuff. A lot of people sample Bonnie Brown work, or, you know, like try to copy whatever she comes out with. And so it makes it hard for the collector to find a new face or something different. And that's kind of frustrating, because now I feel like I'm so limited to what sculptors that I can go after as far as collecting dolls. So no, I'm just always waiting on my seat for what Bonnie Brown's gonna come out with, or, you know, maybe Natalie Blick or whatever. But even with Natalie Blick, like, I was really kind of disappointed with the hands and the feet. But I love her face. She has a, what is it, Tootie? The face on that baby is amazing. And then Betty is really cute when certain people paint it. It's really, really cute. But, you know, I have some, you know, people Like the kit I'm working on is a Lisa Martin kit, and it's like, that's an amazing sculptor too, but the limbs is just too short for me, and it's just driving me insane. So anyway, I hope you guys love her. I know I've went past where I should go. I'm gonna zoom in really quick just to let you guys see this little cute little baby. Look at that. She is just so amazing. Her eyes look so real. Let's see. I know you guys. I get so hyped up about stuff, and then I just really talk about it too much, and you guys probably like, shut up, it's not that serious. But anyway, all right guys, thanks for watching. Until the next video, bye bye now.